we are. I'm going to start out today's episode with something a little light. I just got a new tripod. Thing's fucking amazing. Uh, I had this piece of shit $20 fucking tripod I got from fucking Walmart, like aluminum and fucking, you know, I, I can't really call it a piece of shit because it lasted, 75 episodes? So it's not necessarily the gear you have and the quality of it. It's how you use what you have. So I have no idea how to pronounce the name of this tripod I have. I'll probably put a little link or a block up there to show you the name and shit like that. It was recommended from one of the guys that I watch on YouTube, and I really like his shit, and I trusted what he had to say. So there's that. Now, the rest of this episode, I always go on and on about how, social media and cell phones and shit like that is a cancer, and it's the problem, and it's, such a bad thing with depression and all of this shit, and people just, only posting the good stuff. So, you can't put the blame on these devices. It's us who is the ones that using them. It's having self-control over these devices. And recently I was scrolling around social media, and I posted it in the Instagram, and it was it didn't have the person who posted its name originally, so I usually try and do that. But it's somewhat said something like, I guess our parents stayed together because they didn't have 7,000 followers that were like perfectly filtered friends that we can go and get, flogged fucking, emotional confidence, or, the opposite from these specifically selected people that we choose to have follow, and yada, yada, yada. Check out the Instagram if you want to know what it is. Maybe I'll throw it up in there. But, you know, it's our tool to use and how we use it. And, I've fucked up a lot, mainly relationships, possibly have destroyed my most current, definitely destroyed my last one because of it. And it's because the way I was using it, the way I've now deleted my personal accounts, which is something I should have did a long time ago. So if you were a follower of that, only my business accounts will exist, and they're only up there for this shit. They're not up there for socializing and all of that. If you want to leave comments and stuff like that, feel free to leave comments and shit. Don't fucking direct message me unless you're like a legitimate friend, mainly my homies from different countries and stuff like that. That's the way they contact me. So keep that going. And Scott, I'm still waiting for this fucking GoFundMe. Let's get it up there so we can get this shit going. And what the episode I'm trying to get to is what consists of cheating in a relationship. And I'm a fucking cheater. I'd fucking follow girls that I found attractive with no purposes other than to fucking oogle them. Leaving little fucking comments here and there or whatever, or DMing and stuff like that. And that's fucking a shitty thing to do. It's especially if you're in a relationship, unless that's the kind of thing you're in. The last episode I was fucking, kind of shitting on cam girls and stuff like that. And my points I still stand by in that episode, but, I should have been fucking looking in the mirror a little bit deeper before judging people in that industry. Once again, I stand by what I said in that fucking episode. All right? And I still only just fucking shaved the top of that shit. So if you haven't fucking watched that episode, go watch. I started putting these little things at the end of the episodes now where you can click on, with a subscription, the last playlist, because YouTube changed up their settings, so it made it a little easier to do that stuff. But that's getting off topic. Even just following somebody because you find them attractive is just a slippery slope leading to that shit. If you're following somebody, like I said, they're tools. So if you're following them for advice, fitness or clothing, fashion, and stuff like that, with a legitimate purpose, not just to fucking oogle them and follow them. And a lot of these guys, mainly are following these girls in relationships too, just waiting for that day for fucking that relationship status to come down, and you fucking just see this avalanche of fucking shitbags just pouring in. And the things that you shouldn't do in a relationship, and I'm just speaking from fucking personal advice now, is steer clear of that. Trying to get fucking people's nudes or them sending you nudes. If they send you one, don't fucking ask for more. If you've got relationship in your status, or somebody's got relationship in their status, don't be that fuckhead. Don't fucking go and try and slide in there and start some small conversation or some shit like that. Fucking, it's just a shitty thing to do. And try and have a more transparent lifestyle if you're in a relationship. It's easier. Relationships are great when fucking both parties are happy and trusting. When you've broken that other person's trust, and I know emotionally guys and women are different, when it comes to that kind of stuff with their emotions. I mean, if you fucking betray a woman's trust, good luck getting that shit back. That shit is like fucking climbing Mount Everest in fucking jogging shoes and a fucking jumpsuit, and that's it. It's near impossible. When you fuck something up that bad, it doesn't even have to be human on human contact. Like I said, it could just be a fucking what you perceive as this is just a little harmless conversation, or a harmless this, or you're only getting these pictures to make yourself feel better. You're not making the other person feel better doing that bullshit. That's what they're for. You make that person feel better, they're going to make you feel better. It's a fucking one hand washes the other thing. And always put yourself in the other person's shoes. Like, how would you feel if your significant other was doing this shit to you? Always think of that. Fucking, what if you did something and you came back and you fucking infected the fucking person that you love? Then what? You're fucking fucked then. Fucking, I mean, all three parties are fucked then. But if you set your fucking borders or whatever in the beginning of the relationship and both parties are okay with that, then fucking, you're poly, or you're fucking polygamist, or whatever the shit, that's fucking all right. But what it comes down to is fucking, if you betray that person's trust, it's not gonna be a fucking day. If you want to fucking build that fucking relationship back, and you honestly want to fucking put in that effort, you're probably not even gonna be happy in the relationship for a while. You're gonna get fucking jabs that you deserve. You're gonna have to fucking do things that you didn't before, fucking sacrifice things, sacrifice time. I mean, it's gonna take a long time. It can be done. You know, I've been reading a lot on this shit lately because fucking I fucked up in that aspect, and it's, it might not happen. And if you can't get that person's trust, or the relationship is thrown out, learn from that and don't do it again. Fucking find out, If you're addicted to it, fucking, try and get help. If fucking read about it. If you can't help but fucking follow or fucking try and trade nudes or something like that, then maybe you should just be single. Maybe you shouldn't pursue a relationship. Or if you're getting ready to get into one, fucking say, hey, this has been a problem of mine, and this is going to be something we'd have to work on together if you want to fucking actually make this work. I'm a person that really doesn't believe too much in therapy. I know my problems, and I like to do, the research on my own. I know most of the things that are fucked up with me and why. Uh, and I can kind of do that research on my own. And, I got a fucking big ego on my side, which is dangerous and good, because the good is I will do the legwork on my own to try and fucking correct whatever is wrong with me. And, some people don't think there's anything wrong with them. Some people think they're fucking flawless. And when you get that fucking wake up call, man, that's a rough one to deal with. Um, there's plenty there's plenty of outlets there on the internet that let you know what type of you know what type of cheater you could be, if you think that these things are harmless or it's from a narcissistic point of view. Some of them say that's even borderline sociopathic, and that that comes from some deep rooted shit. So maybe then, if you have that one, maybe you should kind of try and seek personal fucking or professional fucking help. And what sucks living in the days that we live in, unless you have a job that fucking can offer that shit, it's next to impossible to get fucking help if you're an actual person that gets up and fucking works. You have to fucking pay out of your own pocket. It damages your way of living and stuff like that. So try and nip shit in the bud and get it out there, or try and stop doing whatever it is you do before it gets to that. Learn from the mistakes. I said I've learned from my mistakes before, and I didn't. Fucking, when you think it's just a harmless fucking text or whatever, it's more than that, man. It's more than that. And it goes fucking both ways. It's both sides. It's not just, the guy's side of shit. Women do it too, but I'm just speaking from this fucking side. And when you fuck up somebody's trust or betray somebody, you're not just ruining your relationship. You're fucking up that person's chance to trust somebody again. You're closing all of their doors. You didn't just hurt their feelings. You didn't just fucking break their heart. You left a fucking scar. And that's going to be forever there. You left a tarnished thing. They might not ever be able to recover from this themselves, and unless they, can see that there was nothing wrong with them. And when you hurt somebody, they always think that there's something wrong with them. And that's not the case. Sometimes it is, but, for me, it's not the case. And you give them that thought that there's something actually wrong with them, but it's actually you there's something fucking wrong with. I mean, if you're a dude, you got a good looking babe, she loves you, she trusts you, you getting it on, fucking, you're working together, don't fuck that up. Don't fucking stop the fucking following of that shit. If you can't stop, fucking delete it. And nobody can fix themselves overnight. It takes fucking work, and it's gonna suck. But in the long run, it's gonna be worth it. So don't go out and fucking get into a relationship or something like that if you know that these are your habits. Don't go and follow somebody or slide into their DMs if they fucking got that they're in a relationship. Or take a hint. If If you're not getting nothing back, don't fucking keep messaging them, you know? Fucking, there is something wrong with you then if you're doing that fucking part, you know? Let let fucking couples be happy together. You don't need to fucking interfere. I mean, the shit sucks. I think not anything, but I think most situations are repairable. But you're gonna have to be fucking willing to put in the time. And if it doesn't seem like it's worth it to you, if you have a fucking fraction of a doubt, then don't fucking get back into that. Because if you fucking get somebody to fucking care about you again after you've already hurt them, man, they're liable to fucking fuck your shit up. And once again, if something severe happens, like fucking they stab you while you're fucking sleeping, you know, you fucked up their life in the long run again, because they're gonna go to prison for that shit. So if you want to fuck up your life on your own and nobody else is involved, you know what I say, I don't care what people do as long as it doesn't fucking hurt others. You want to fuck up your life on your own, go ahead. But don't betray someone's trust, especially if they love you. And if you while you're doing something, if you think that there's something wrong with it, or if you have to hide it or delete it or any of that shit and you can't put it out in the open, then you probably shouldn't be doing it. All right? So, all right, I finally fucking did it. At the end of the fucking credits, there's a new plug thing. I still have merch that I haven't put up in the merch store. I haven't made the merch store yet. But there's some new and fucking good things coming in 2020. You know, so keep your eyes peeled. Don't forget, Tuesday nights, I'm with the fucking Bearded Brothers, usually around 11. I started posting when a little bit before I go on. If you speak French, tune into the whole thing. If you like fucking wicked tunes, tune into the whole thing. You know, you'll get some good fucking tunes. You know, we're still doing that every Tuesday. They still want me on, so that's fucking awesome. And now we're doing a new segment where you know, you can fucking leave a comment in one of my social medias and give me 3 questions that you have for the Bearded Brothers from the Great North. All right? Thank you. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. That's a little fucking red box there. I'm on all different kinds of social media and shit like that. Instagram, Twitter, the Facebook. The big thing here to keep this going is share. You know what I'm saying? If you're a fucking friend or a fan, it doesn't cost a goddamn thing to share. Share your favorite episode. Share your favorite playlist. Just fucking share a picture of it and tag me in it. Maybe I'll give you some free shit if you do that, you know? Fucking, let's keep this going. You know, I put this out there for free, so why the hell not, you know? Once again, share the shit, and thanks for fucking watching.